Ready. Edit entering. Uniform name option is set to uniform name option is set to current alternate. And uniform name option is set to current second alternate. Await. Ready. Edit entering. Uniform name option is set to current alternate. Jersey option is set to purple. Jersey pants option is set to white. Pants option is set to black pants. Entering bring home excellence. Entering homes. Ultimate team is selected. Play now is selected. Selected. Ready. Edit uniform. Enter. Uniform name option is set to current second alternate. Awaiting. Ready. Edit enter. Uniform name option is set to current. Uniform name option is set to current home option. Uniform name option is set to current alternate. Uniform name option is set to current home option. Home team edit uniform submenu. Entering uniform name option. Ready. Entering game settings screen.
In the state of Texas, only one matchup goes by the name of Revivalry. So everybody open their hymnals to the same page. Come under the tent as we come together with one accord for these old foes to clash again. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Baylor Bears. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen.
The Bears will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So TCU's offense will start this game off with the football. Man, did we have a classic last year between the Bears and the Horned Frogs. You know, games that end on last-second field goals always etched into the memory banks, and I'm betting that there was a party in Waco. Might have even included some dancing until the wee hours on Sunday.
Yeah, and Bryson Washington was dancing with them the whole time because that dude danced up and down the field. He had almost 200 yards rushing a year ago. The physicality of Baylor won that football game. TCU's been challenged. They've been thinking about this one, Palmer.
Yeah, it was so much fun, too. So many dramatics. With 16 seconds left, Baylor converts a 4th and 9. And then Isaiah Hankins kicks a 33-yard game-winning field goal on the final play. What sort of fun are we going to have here today?
Looking to pass. It's Hoover. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Overflex.
The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
18 options. Over 3 sting is selected.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. They get through, and it's blocked. That's a live ball. Defense has it. So Baylor's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability, believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
And one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops hoping for a chance to grow.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But I'd say that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would just rough the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And that one's incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Just keep slinging it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Hits him in stride at the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Inside zone, outside.
The quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosion.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bears! Great job by the back on the option. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
An 84-yard drive there. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Outside.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long.
Outside, 3rd.
From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. What a nice play on the kick didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll throws for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Under fire. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
Coach suggestions.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Categories. You have
as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Handoff from the gun. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
categories. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Categories. You have well options. Strong.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move to his left. He'll pull it down. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Illegal forward offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Selected.
Gets the back moving. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line and leave first down. And the Bears are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and second and 6. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. He got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
Entering play call.
Hey guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone. I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Looking for the end zone, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Baylor! up is automatic. It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. And he drops it. Just took
Entering
his
play
eye off
call.
of it at the
You have
last
5
minute.
options. Kickoff left is selected.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Categories.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was a sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie. Yes, both teams from the same region, so a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games, and with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
And the
There are
Horned
6
Frogs will
categories.
punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He takes it at the 45. The solid return there
Entering
offsets some
play
of the
call.
punt yardage and really sets up this
There are 8
offense nicely.
categories. You have 12
Baylor has
options.
it back, and
Levels
here
out
comes
is
the
selected.
Bear offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. That ball came out a little late, and it was
Entering
all
play
loose
call.
and picked off.
Jet touch pass.
And listen, as a
RPO
quarterback,
red.
you're trying to
Inside
find
zone.
the matchup, trying to
RPO
find who's
alert.
open. I don't know if
Inside
anybody
zone.
was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just on to the next down.
Inside the 30. There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bears!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed.
Entering
Look at the
play
elusiveness.
call.
Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Dropping back, it's Robert. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't
Entering
find
play
his man.
call.
It's
You have 5
incomplete.
options.
Kickoff unit
left is
getting some
selected.
extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
Entering
come out
play
to the
call.
25-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple
Entering
of points
play
in this
call.
game because
Coach
they've turned it over a
suggestions. There are
couple
6
times and they've been
categories.
sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Out across the 30
Entering
and out of
play
bounds at
call.
the 33. That's what you're
There are
looking
6
for when you're backed up in
categories.
your own territory. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these
Entering
guys
play
use a
call.
score
Coach
to cut into this
suggestions. There are
lead.
6
The Horned
categories.
Frogs come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball
Entering
deep down the
play
field,
call.
throwing it with the
Coach
consistency they
suggestions.
want
There are 6
because they can't keep their
categories.
quarterback standing up straight.
And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
HP type is selected.
Back to throw. It's Robertson. Hauls And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Entering play call, AHP Power O.
Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up
Entering
2nd
play
and
call,
9.
RPO red Y flat.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers,
Entering
owning the
play
line of
call,
scrimmage, and
coach
getting running backs on the
suggestions.
play.
There are 8 categories.
Now
You
facing
have
a
12
third
options,
and
all
long.
selected.
From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And good hands there by the
Entering
defense
play
on that
call,
shot
coach
to the end zone.
FGK flip pass.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute.
Oh, it's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. It's ugly, but it worked.
Entering
How
play
about that
call,
tackle
coach
to stop him
suggestions.
short
There
on
are 6
4th down?
categories.
Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. The carry going off right tackle here. Oh, he's got some space. It's runs like that that can really help
Entering
your
play
field
call,
position
coach
as they're up at the
suggestions. There are
35.
6 categories.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the defense, they've got him at the
Entering play
27.
call, suggestions.
Time dwindling
There are 6
away as they try to put
categories.
points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball
Entering
was
play
right on
call,
the money.
coach
You just have to make
suggestions. There are
that
6
catch. The
categories.
Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go between the Bears and Frogs. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Baylor and TCU. Seems like this game almost always delivers. Fellas, let's send things back to you.
Entering play call, you have 7 options.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
Selected.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Entering play
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Looking for a man. It's Robertson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
This linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Lobs it off the back foot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB, you've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Hauls it in. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good
Entering
chunk of
play
yardage.
call,
They've got it out to
Penny.
the
There are
41
four
with a first
categories.
down.
You have 21 options.
And I don't know if this
for her
defense
blitz
knows what just hit them
pre-selected.
because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Entering play call.
Tell you what, that was
coach
a lightning fast
suggestions. There
decision.
are
You could
6
tell he knew what he wanted to
categories.
do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And he never had a chance. Just
Entering
stopped
play call.
cold as soon
Coach
as he got it.
suggestions. There are 6
Every journey
categories.
begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Bring in the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Entering play call.
Well, this defense
Coach
has been
suggestions.
dominating
There are
their
6
opponent all game long,
categories.
and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
They'll get down and
Entering
put
play
a
call.
stop to
Coach
this return. They'll
suggestions.
mark it
There
at
are
the
8
32.
categories. You have 12 options.
Baylor has it
Empty
back, and here
ends,
comes the Bear
unselected.
offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and
Entering
it leads
play
to
call.
more mistakes,
Coach
Jesse. You got to just
suggestions.
forget
There
about
are
it.
8 categories.
And I think
You
the
have
coaching
12
staff can help them
options.
too,
Run
David. I think you can get
selected.
the running game going here and also give them some easy throws.
Just willed his way for a
Entering
couple
play
out to
call.
the
Coach
35.
suggestions. There are 8
It'll be
categories. You
third
have
and
12
long.
options. TDL Diggs mesh is selected.
To the air, it's Robertson. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield.
Entering
They've got
play
it to the
call. Coach
49-yard
suggestions.
line, and
There
they'll
are 8
move the chains.
categories. You have 12 options.
The Bears will
Strong
snap it
play
on
selected.
1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the big tight end on the corner route.
Entering play
He'll
call.
go out of
Coach
bounds
suggestions.
inside the 40.
There are 8
They'll mark it at the
categories. You have
39.
12 options.
And the Bears are on
selected.
the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. He spins that thing down the middle.
Entering
Well,
play
you knew you were going to
call.
see it in this game,
Suggestions.
throwing
There
the
are 8
go route to one of the
categories. You have
fastest
12
players in all of
options.
college
Stick
football.
selected.
This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels.
Entering
Not able to
play
connect
call.
with the
Coach
quarterback on that one,
suggestions. There
but
are
you
8
know he has the
categories. You
defense's
have 12
attention.
options. The
They've
flag
got to
is
come up with
selected.
a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cameron. He'll be stopped short
Entering
of the
play
line to
call.
gain. Needed about 3 more
shallow
on that
cross.
one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gonna try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but what a
Entering
play
play
for this
call.
offense, and
RPO
they'll have it at the
selected.
12-yard line. The Bears have pushed it inside the 20. Using his legs, it's Washington. He'll be hauled down just
Entering
inside
play
the 10
call.
at the 9
Coach
as they're trying to
suggestions.
turn this
There are
into
8
a score.
categories. You have 12
Operating
options.
in the red
Double
zone
slant
here on
stick is
2nd
selected.
down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Baylor! And the punishment has been extended.
Oh, man, and the
Entering play
quarterback
call.
knew
Kick stance.
exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Finds his big tight end. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Entering play
And it's
call.
more common to
Double
throw for the
options.
2-point
Kick off
conversion
left
than it is to
selected.
run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff
Entering
team.
play
Everybody
call.
stayed in their
Coach
lanes, and they'll
suggestions.
stop him
There
at
are
the
6
16.
categories.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard
Middle
line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That, friends,
Entering
is a
play
busted
call.
play.
Coach
Incomplete.
suggestions. There are
Oh,
6
they dial up on
categories.
2nd and a long way to go.
Middle third.
The run from the shotgun. May not be the most memorable play of the day,
Entering
but
play
it's
call.
important as
Coach
he gets them out to the
suggestions. There are 6
25-yard line.
categories.
they've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here.
Entering play call.
And I don't think he got there.
Suggestions.
No,
There are
they
6
stopped him
categories.
short. He does not pick up the first down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Here
You have
comes the
12
Baylor
options.
offense back
HB
onto
type
the
is
field.
selected.
On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Entering play call.
And I know that
Coach
play broke down.
suggestions.
That
There are
is
8
one the
categories.
offense, I
You
think,
have
would like
12
to have back
options.
because you
Slot
practice
fade is
these type of
selected.
scramble situations all week long. Quarterback this time flush to his left. These receivers have to bring
Entering
their
play
routes
call.
off and work
Coach
with the
suggestions.
QB, try to
There
give
are
him a
8
place to go.
categories. You
Football,
have 12
that time just not able
options.
to give the
Fade is
QB
selected.
anywhere to throw it.
Another incompletion on
Entering
3rd
play
down.
call. Kick punch shove.
You got to be
Speed
careful
out.
if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
There he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
Entering
And how about
play
this
call.
quarterback, man? He's
Coach
showing you a
suggestions.
little bit of
There are 8
everything. He's had a
categories. You
great
have
day
12
throwing the
options.
football,
Inside zone
spinning
is
it around,
selected.
scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
And the Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
Entering play
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
But that's what makes this guy so dynamic. Not only is he good using his legs out in the field, but down here close to the goal line, if things aren't open, he can get it in himself running it, and they do for 2 points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Seam flat.
To the air, it's Hoover. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive
Entering
line out
play
for dinners
call.
more
Coach
often because
suggestions. There
they're
are
not
6
protecting him. And
categories.
sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Bailey. Across the 35, out of
Entering
bounds
play
at the
call.
36, and a really good
Suggestions.
pickup
There
as
are
they're
6
starting to move.
categories.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive
Entering play
fourth-quarter
call.
comeback.
Coach suggestions.
They go back
There
to
are
work
6
with the first down in the
categories.
final period of this one. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down behind the
Entering
line of
play
scrimmage
call.
again, and
Coach
this just
suggestions.
hasn't
There
been
are
his
6
day.
categories.
Nowhere to run. So now it's 2nd
Seam
and
flat.
long. Off the boot, looking for his man. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the
Entering
29.
play call. Coach suggestions.
It's pretty obvious.
There
This
are 6
defense came into this one
categories.
knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were
Seam flat,
zeros
seam
on the
flat,
clock,
seam
especially
flat,
against this
seam
quarterback.
flat.
You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's a...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Entering play call.
Yeah,
Coach
this offense has
suggestions.
struggled
There are
all
6
day. And how about the
categories.
protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his 2nd sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
That's a perfect example of not
Entering
settling for
play
a fair
call.
catch. Pick
RPO
up
red
whatever
inside
yardage you can and help out the offense. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead.
Oh, he's got some space. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Entering play.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But
Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, and the defense comes up with the sack. And this is the day. This is honestly not what we expected. We expected this to be a high-flying offense. You know, this trigger man is usually really on top of things. This is a day he would...
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and take it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Inside zone.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Play. Michael Trigg, you have 45 options.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Heaves it deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, in saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail and in the future, and, you know, kind of take that with a little rub their nose in it.
The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll pull it down and run. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Pulls it in. It's Payne. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Entering play
Now the little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Boy, they have divided these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Entering play call.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it. It's nice to have a running back at the quarterback spot, a guy that can make that second play. Looks like a pass. What can he do? He turns it into a run, finds the end zone, gets the two-point conversion.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Coach suggestions.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Middle third.
Back to throw, it's Hoover. Oh, they're after him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Rushes on him. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. This rivalry might not always get the headlines in the state of Texas, but it is full of passion, and the Bears will celebrate taking down TCU. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering post-game screen, you have 4 options. Stats is selected. Entering stats. Return to main menu.